It marks the federal holiday of Juneteenth. That's the day when the last slaves in the United States were set free. Today, we are learning more about Saturday's Juneteenth celebration that happened in Sioux Falls when a passerby allegedly spit toward the Grand Marshal of that parade. John Gaskins is joining us in studio tonight with more on this story. John, good evening.
Andrea, it was a moment that one witness says escalated and then de-escalated quickly at the Freedom Walk, the event that kicked off the day-long Juneteenth celebrations.
We're not put here to hate each other.
Before the walk, the Juneteenth Sioux Falls Grand Marshal, Chet Jones, made a speech about his life of overcoming racism. Then, about a quarter-mile south of downtown's Faywick Park, where the walk began and ended, a biker came riding up the side of the group of walkers, about 100 of them, making his way up to the front, where Jones led the pack. Langston Newton, the president of the Sioux Falls chapter of the NAACP, was right behind Jones.
And all of a sudden, you could hear him kind of yelling some obscenities, you could hear him kind of talking through just some frustrations, but then it was looking at us. He was making direction. They were directed towards us. He was saying names and saying some things, and then all of a sudden it was just, he made a gesture towards the front of the group.
That gesture, Newton says, appeared to be an attempt to spit at the group.
I'm disgusted. Spitting at or spitting on someone is the most disrespectful thing that you can do to another human being.
As shock hit the group, Jones, their leader, just kept walking. The biker rode away, and then Jones calmly called Sioux Falls police, reporting the incident. Officers arrived quickly to find no assistance was needed.
He was so well-tempered. I was communicating with him, and he just simply said, hey, we knew some stuff like this would happen.
Jones has lived in the Sioux Falls area for over 50 years. He's been a state senator, a high school and college sports official, and a black community activist. And he's in the African American Hall of Fame in his home state of California.
He's a wonderful man of character, and he put that on display when this took place. And so again, I'm just really appreciative that it was Chet as our Grand Marshal in that position and not someone else, because that definitely could have took a turn for the worse.
Now, some notes about all this. No racial slurs were heard from the biker. Chet Jones declined an interview for this story. Sioux Falls PD has had little to say publicly about the incident, but did say that spitting was not reported to them, and they are still investigating. The rest of Saturday's Juneteenth festivities went on without incident, and Baudouin described it as a joyous day full of warmth and community.